I have two main characters in my film, both of which are female teenage protagonists. One of the girls, Ella, are from the modern day of 2017. The other, Nancy, is only seen in flashbacks from the 1950s. Ella thinks herself an outcast, different and unlike other people of her age due to her tendency to stay at home and read, rather than go to a party and socialise. She silently fights against the conservative ideas of other teenagers, preferring to indulge in a classic piece of literature on a Friday night rather than go to a party. In the opening scene, Ella is seen sat on the floor, writing, creating the sense she feels of exclusion and insignificance. People do not dislike Ella, however, due to her anxiety, she mentally disconnects herself from the people around her, believing people do not like her, unaware of her impulsive behaviour to exclude herself purposely. She finds making new and meaningful relationships fearful, afraid of commitment and being responsible for other people's emotions. Ella admires Sherlock Holmes and thinks of him as her role model. Her admiration for Holmes could be the cause of her tendencies to detach herself from everyone and take a strange pride in her introverted behaviour and enjoy mysteries and discovering things. A Sherlock Holmes poster is focused upon in one of the opening shots, subtly hinting at the plot involving mysteries and paying homage to Ella's admiration, allowing the audience to create a mental character profile. I believe having Ella as one of the leading characters will bring a lot of attention to my film. This is because I explore the theme of mental illness and admiration of a constructed character. Many modern teenagers find themselves idolising and trying to imitate famous people in the media, whether they be real, such as Kim Kardashian, or fictional, such as Sherlock Holmes. Either way, the media tend to portray these people in specific ways, praising or criticising their individual flaws. Teenagers are at an age in which they are easily influenced, such as Ella, and find themselves in an unhealthy situation trying to be the media's idea of perfect. Blue Eye highlights and exposes this unhealthy and poisonous effect the media and idolisation of people have upon teenagers and young adults. Similarly, it explores the idea of mental illness, a topic rarely touched by filmmakers. Again, I believe this would bring a lot of attention to my film, as mixed anxiety and depression is the most common health disorder in Britain. Therefore, seeing a leading role in a film suffer and conquer mental illness may be inspiring for other sufferers, and seeing a realistic representation of the illness will add realism to the film and make it more believable and inspiring. The sense of realism is also emphasised by Ella being from a working-class family, allowing most of the population to understand and relate to her situation. This means Blue Eye is targeting all of those in the psychograph table other than the resigned, aspirers and mainstreamers. This is because my film explores the themes of discovery, social awareness and independence for the explorers and reformers, and the idea of feeling alienated yet determined for the strugglers and succeeders. The characters in my film could be compared to Marty McFly in the Back to the Future trilogy, because he is alone in the film, trying to discover and solve mysteries despite being an obvious outcast, as, like Blue Eye, the film differentiates between the past, present and future.